So next we're going to talk about sporting clays. And before I turn it over to Robert, a lot of people ask, what is sporting clays? And about the best way I can describe it is, it's different on every course you go to. So a little bit it gets a comparison to golf, and that every course you go to is different, just like every hole is different. And it really is, it's the youngest game, but it probably has the most excitement behind it right now. Very popular with your youth shooters, and it's very popular with your shooters once they get through the game of trap and skeet and really understand the basics. They usually very quickly move over into sporting clays. So Robert, why don't you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so sporting clays is a lot of fun. It's the closest thing that's going to mimic different hunting situations that are out there. A sporting clays course can consist of 10 stations, up to as many as like 18 stations on a course. And you travel from each station and you shoot a different pair of targets. So when you go to station 1, you may have 2 targets that are being thrown as incomers towards you. And then when you go to the second station, there may be one that's going away, like a quail that's jumping up, and then maybe one that's crossing after that. The game continues to evolve. You'll have tall towers that they're throwing targets out of, different colors, which makes it really, fun, entertaining. You drive a golf cart from one station to the next, and a lot of times you're in groups of 4 or 5 people, so you get to have a good time out there. You're going to see so many different varieties of targets, whether they're bouncing along the ground or rising teal that are out 50 or 60 yards, and you really get to see what a shotgun can do.
Absolutely.
So I know it's a great game to be able to go out and practice, whether you're hunting or if you're just looking for something new to do with the family. Corporate outings are very popular at sporting clays ranges. A great place to be able to go out and be with your coworkers or clients. So Josh, tell us a little bit more of your experiences with sporting clays.
So as Robert hit, it's the exciting part about it is even when you go to a course and you go through that first set, you can come back the next day or 2 weeks later and the whole course has changed. That's what really is exciting about it. It's not as great as the game of trap and skeet are. Regardless of where you go, a trap field is always going to be a trap field and a skeet field is always going to be a skeet field with some variations in background. But at sporting clays, you can go to the same course 20 times in a year and shoot 20 different stations. And that's what I've always found incredibly exciting about the sport is the constant changing, the excitement of going to a practice round with your friends and family, having a little friendly bet as to who's going to do the best that day, all the way up to your major competitions. And as I've said it before, I think one of the greatest things about the clay target sports is you as an amateur can learn the basics and then in a very short amount of time be at a world-class event, standing aside or even squatted with some of the greatest shooters in the country. So I think that's unlike any other sport that we have out there, is just the excitement of being able to shoot with some of the greats in your squads.